Emotional intelligence. Understanding that it is not just about recognizing your own emotions, but also managing them effectively and being attuned to the emotions of others. Welcome back to the Marcus Algo Show. I appreciate everybody watching and listening and sharing it for the people that got value out of this and hopefully helping some other people get value out of it also. Today we're talking about emotional intelligence, and we're going to go over about 5 different practices that you can do to better your emotional intelligence and get to know what it is. Let's get started. Self-awareness. The first step in building emotional intelligence is recognizing your own emotions. It involves understanding your emotional triggers and identifying what makes you feel positive or negative. This self-awareness allows you to navigate your feelings more effectively and make informed decisions. Something you could do is journal of your emotional responses throughout the day. Note what triggered the emotion and how you responded to it. This reflective practice can heighten your awareness of your emotional patterns. You don't have to journal, but you just got to be more aware of what's actually going on at the time that these emotions are going, like firing up in your brain. Make a mental note of it. Like when you first get started, it's probably best to start writing it down. Like why am I feeling this way? What's making me feel this way? How can I change it? Or what do I need to do to be able to manage the emotions going on right now in my brain? Another thing is going to be self-regulation. Once you're aware of your emotions, the next step is learning to manage them. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but understanding the appropriate time and way to express them. You don't really ever want to suppress your feelings. You want to be able to take them in, figure out what's actually going on with them. So one good practice is relaxation methods such as deep breathing, meditation, or mindfulness. These techniques can help you maintain your calm and avoid overreacting in stressful situations. You definitely, once you get into a situation where your emotions are heightened, you want to definitely take some deep breaths, maybe turn around, take some deep breaths, think about it, just really calm yourself down before saying what you're about to say. Don't ever just fire off the cuff. That's when those emotions get overrun and you're probably going to say something that you don't really mean to say. Another one, number 3, motivation. Emotional intelligence also involves using your emotions to pursue your goals consistently. People with high emotional intelligence are generally more motivated to persevere in the face of setbacks because of their positive outlook on life. So you want to be able to set clear goals and achievable goals and monitor your progress. Celebrate the small victories along the way and remind yourself of the deeper reasons behind your efforts. And we've gone over goal setting a bunch of different times on this podcast, so reach back onto those ones and listen to the best way to set goals and achieve them. But you definitely got to celebrate the small wins each time. Number 4 is empathy. It's probably one of the harder ones. Being empathetic is a key element of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. This skill is crucial in developing compassion and improving interpersonal relationships. I think it's one of the hardest ones to really think about how the other person is going to feel by putting yourself into their shoes, especially if you don't even know how you're going to feel. If you don't even know what your emotional intelligence is, how are you going to find out what the other person's is? So you really got to practice this one. So you want to try and put yourself in other shoes, especially when you encounter conflict. Listen actively and respond by acknowledging the other person's feelings. This can help in building stronger bonds and more effective communication. And it's definitely gonna build a stronger bond and build bigger relationships when you can empathize with another person. You just have to practice it and really ask them questions on how they feel, so that way you will know later on in the future how they feel if it happens again, or if you do something, or another person you can tell they're feeling the kind of the same way. You're gonna be able to talk to them and just be a better friend, be a better partner during that time. Number 5, social skills. Lastly, emotional intelligence involves managing relationships effectively. This means being aware of the emotions of others and navigating interactions smoothly. So to improve this, you'd want to communicate your skills by practicing active listening, being clear and concise in your messages, and managing your nonverbal cues. Also, learn how to resolve conflicts positively. Recognize the emotional needs of all parties involved. You definitely don't want to go into it angry, throwing things, or just having a heightened bad emotion time going on. You want to be more positive, think about the bright side of everything, and just talk to the person like they're human, and talk to them like you would want to be talked to, not just screamed at, for sure. So to truly integrate emotional intelligence into your life, make a regular practice of these skills. Reflect on your emotional growth, seek feedback from others, and continue to set personal development goals. Emotional intelligence is a lifelong journey that enriches not only your personal, but also your professional life. Through mastering these aspects of emotional intelligence, not only better understand and regulate your own emotions, but you'll also improve your relationships with others, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Well, that's the pod. It's a short one today. I appreciate everybody listening, and share this to somebody that you think that needs to improve their emotional intelligence and just improve their overall relationships with other people. Thank you, and I appreciate your time.